Good morning, everybody. It's time for another reading from The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie, copyright 1990. Today's reading is Control. Sometimes the gray days scare us. Those are the days when the old feelings come rushing back. We may feel needy, scared, ashamed, unable to care for ourselves. When this happens, it's hard to trust ourselves, others, and the goodness of life and the good intentions of God. Problems seem overwhelming. The past seems senseless. The future bleak. We feel certain that things we want in life will never happen. In those moments, we may become convinced that things and people outside ourselves hold the key to our happiness. That's when we may try to control people and situations to mask our pain. When these codependent crazies strike, others often begin to react negatively to our controlling. When we're in a frenzied state, searching for happiness outside ourselves and looking to others to provide our peace and stability, remember this. Even if we could control things and people, even if we got what we wanted, we would still be ourselves. Our emotional state would still be in turmoil. People and things don't stop our pain or heal us. In recovery, we learn that this is our job, and we can do it by using our resources ourselves, God, our support systems, and our recovery program. Often, after we've become peaceful, trusting, and accepting what comes to us with ease and naturalness, the sun begins to, isn't it true, how all change really begin with us? I can let go of things and people and my need to control today. I can deal with my feelings, I can get peaceful, I can get calm. I can get back on track and find the true key to happiness, myself and God. I will remember that a gray day is just that, one gray day. Okay. Good reading, except for one. I don't have gray days. I have God days. Sometimes I have bad moments. Sometimes I have challenging things happen. But I don't say I have bad days or gray days or anything like that. I think every day is a gift. Every day I'm breathing and I'm in, good health and stuff like that is a gift. Yeah, some days when I'm in bad health, there's still a gift. Because God doesn't have to, let you have breath in your lungs and wake up every morning. And as long as He's got me down here reaching out to His people and people that aren't His people, I'm happy. Those are good days for me. Hopefully, you're going to have a good day today. One good way to have a good day is stay off the internet a little bit more. One thing that I love is that I have a job to go to in the real world with real physical human beings, kids that I can pat on the back, give a hug to, people that I can brush past as I rush to the lunchroom or the bathroom, whatever. That is what makes life enjoyable, is the real world. This cyberspace stuff, this YouTube and all that, that's nice for like a little respite once in a while and maybe a little bit of a hobby on the side, but it should not consume your world. Remember, years ago, people didn't even have the internet. In fact, I grew up in that era when there was no internet. It wasn't even a word or a thought, and it definitely had not come into being yet. And I was just fine. I found books to read. I watched TV. I took walks. I played sports games outside with my ex-husband. I was around when those things did not exist. I remember them talking about, well, someday you're going to be able to talk to people all over the world on this thing called cyberspace. And to us, it was just a mere idea. Now, it's become so all-consuming that people don't even relate to each other in the real world. And that's sad, because that's where joy is at. That's where life is at. That's where learning to communicate is at. And there's so many young people that are growing up not knowing how to do even the basic things like taking turns, not fighting each other every 5 minutes about something. A lot of video games, I'm not saying all of them, are about war and violence and beating up people and killing things, and that's fine to an extent, but when that is all a kid is engrossed in and immersed in, there's a problem. So if you're plopping your kid in front of a television screen and letting them play video games all day, you might want to rethink that. Because when they get out in the real world and they think the way to handle a problem is to fight the person, yeah, well, they end up in places that are not good. So I'm just saying, and if you're doing that, then you need to get a job, a hobby, or a clue or something, because there's more to life than video games. Play your video games, but get back into the real world. There's so much you're missing. Just saying. Anyway, it's not a message of condemnation. I'm just saying, you know, if you're having those gray days, maybe you ought to rethink how you're spending your days. Just a thought. Anyway, I will see you on the next language of letting go. Well, letting go in 2019. By the way, the word higher power was changed to God by me, because God is the highest power, not the higher power. And I've always believed that. Anyways, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.